Now over here, we've got these wires from where we pulled an outlet out of the wall, and they're really short. If you ever pull an outlet or a switch out of the wall and you've got short wires, knowing how to make an electrical pigtail can be really useful. That's what we're going to show you right now. Now the tools that you're going to need to do this, you're going to need some pliers, wire cutters, strippers. You might need a utility knife. You should have had a tester to make sure that the power is off. Some wire nuts. Now safety first, make sure that the outlet or the switch that you're working with, that the power was shut off. You want to go to your breaker panel, you want to turn off the circuit and make sure if you have your tester, push it in or turn it on, and then make sure that all of the wires are dead. Now if there was still power, your tester should light up or make some noise. Now really with a pigtail, all you're doing is you're taking a group of wires, you're clumping them together, and then you're having one long wire come off of it. The next thing you want to do is you want to actually separate your wires by color. So get all your black wires together, all your white wires together, and all of your copper ground wires together. So I've got some extra wire here. I'm actually going to take out so that I've got one of each. I've got a black wire, a white wire, and I've got this copper ground wire. Now in the box, as you can see, these wires are actually a different length. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to strip them so that they're the same length. And then clip them so that when I go to put my pliers on and twist, they're the same size. Now the wire that I'm going to strip for the pigtail, I want to strip and have the copper exposed about the same length as the wires that I have here on the wall. So one of the things that I see a lot of people do as a homeowner that's different from how an electrician would do is they put these wires together and then they just slip a wire nut over it and then they screw the wire nut on. Now as an electrician, I was taught that I need to actually take these wires and I need to twist them together. And you want to actually twist them clockwise. Now the reason you go clockwise is because when you go to put on your wire nut, you're going to be screwing it clockwise. You want the wires to tighten in on each other. Now see how tightly those are together? So now once I've got that done, I will normally clip off the end to make sure it's nice and straight and make sure that my wire nut's actually going to cover the exposed copper. And then I take the wire nut and I screw the wire nut on. Now, what I've got are all of my neutrals are together, and I've got this one wire that's much longer when I push these other wires back into the box. Now you can imagine how much easier this is to work with than trying to connect an outlet to these really short wires. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to the black wires and to the copper wires. So once the pigtails are made, you want to take all of your wires, fold them up like an accordion, push them in the back of the box, and now you've got wires that are plenty long to work with. Now you don't need excessive wires, so I usually come about 6 or 7 inches out of the box and clip them off. So my hand just happens to be the right size, so I'll take them and I will clip them off like that. And I'm ready to put in a new outlet. Just strip these, make fresh connections. Well, that's how you make an electrical pigtail. If there's anything else you'd like to know how to do when it comes to your electrical, plumbing, heating, or air conditioning system, leave your suggestions in the comments below. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.